Croeso I gyflwyniad llwybr dysgu blwyddyn 9 yn Ysgol Dyffryn Aman. Welcome to the presentation for Year 9 Learning Pathways at Ysgol Dyffryn Aman. Cychwynnaf trwy egluro pwrpas y cyflwyniad hwn. Byddem yn amlinellu'r broses llwybrau a'r prif gamau dan sylw. O nod yw i ysbrydoli disgyblion trwy'r arlwy o bynciau sy'n cael eu cynnig dros 40 i gyd. I'll start by explaining the purpose of this presentation. I will outline the pathways process and the milestones involved for pupils and parents. The aim is to inspire pupils through the rich variety of subjects on offer, over 40 in total. And finally, ensure that both pupils and parents are reassured at each step and feel supported through the pathways process. At Ysgol Dyffryn Aman, we understand that this is a huge undertaking for our learners that are embarking on their career choices for life. And we understand that many will need reassurance in making sure that the choices they make are best suited for them. Every pathway offered promotes strong links into the sixth form, further education, and the world of work. We take great pride in the menu of subjects on offer and work hard to tailor the curriculum to the needs of the pupils and not the other way around. Every cohort and year group in school is unique, and therefore each year the option blocks are created from scratch to suit the choices of as many pupils as possible. Now at Ysgol Dyffryn Aman, there are two types of course available: GCSE and vocational. GCSEs are graded A star to G, with vocational courses in the main graded Pass, which is the equivalent of a C grade, Merit, the equivalent of a B, Distinction, the equivalent of an A, and a Distinction Star, the equivalent of an A star grade. Gadewch i ni edrych ar fodel y cwricwlwm yng nghyfnod y llwyddol pedwar. Mae'r cwricwlwm wedi'i rannu'n 4 rhan: y pynciau craidd, y cwricwlwm statudol, y pynciau opsiwn agored, a'r opsiwn dan arweiniad. Mae'r pynciau craidd yn cynnwys mathemateg, Saesneg a Chymraeg, lle mae 2 cymhwyster ar gael ym mhob un. Mathemateg a rhifedd, Saesneg iaith a llenyddiaeth, Cymraeg mamiaeth a Cymraeg llenyddiaeth. Yr olaf o'r 4 pwnc craidd yw gwyddoniaeth. Mewn gwyddoniaeth rydym yn cynnig 3 chwrs gwahanol: gwyddoniaeth drifflig, sy'n cynnwys 3 chymhwyster ar wahân mewn bioleg, cemeg a ffiseg, gwyddoniaeth ddwbl sy'n werth 2 cymhwyster, a gwyddoniaeth gymhwysol sy'n werth 1 cymhwyster. Yna mae gennym y cwricwlwm statudol sy'n cynnwys Bagloriaeth Cymru, chwaraeon ac addysg grefyddol, gyda'r Bagloriaeth Cymru a'r dystysgrif her sgiliau yn cyflawni safonau rhagorol yn gyson. Yna mae gennym y 3 dewis opsiwn agored, lle gall disgyblion ddewis dros 30 o bynciau gwahanol i weddi i'w llwybr yn y dyfodol. Yn olaf, mae'r 4 bloc yn cynnwys opsiwn dan arweiniad, lle cynigir gwyddoniaeth drifflig, cymorth pwnc craidd ac ymddiriedolaeth y tywysog ynghyd â chyrsiau coleg Sir Gar mewn adeiladwaith, amaethyddiaeth a cherbydau modur. Rydym hefyd yn falch o fod mewn cysylltiad ag Andrew Price sy'n darparu cwrs gwasanaethau salon. Let's take a look at the curriculum model in Key Stage 4. The curriculum is separated into 4 parts: the core subjects, the statutory curriculum, the open option subjects, and the guided option. The core subjects are made up of mathematics, English, and Welsh, where there are 2 qualifications available in each: Maths Mathematics and Maths Numeracy, English Language and English Literature, Cymraeg Mamiaeth a Cymraeg Llenyddiaeth, or Welsh Second Language. The last of the 4 core subjects is Science. Within Science, we offer 3 different courses: Triple Science, which is comprised of the 3 separate qualifications in biology, chemistry, and physics; Double Science, which is worth 2 qualifications; and Applied Science, which is worth a single qualification. Then we move on to the statutory curriculum, which is made up of the Welsh Baccalaureate, Sports, and Religious Education. The Welsh Baccalaureate and the Skills Challenge Certificate in particular consistently achieve excellent standards. Then we have the 3 option choices where pupils can choose from over 30 different subjects to suit their future pathway. Finally, the 4th block is a guided option choice where triple science, core subject support and the Prince's Trust qualification are offered, along with Coleg Sir Gar courses in construction, agriculture and motor vehicle mechanics. We're also proud to be in affiliation with Andrew Price, who provide the Salon Services course. Here we have the subjects available within the open option choices. I must stress that the 3 columns you see here are not the final option blocks that pupils will choose from. The subjects have been arranged here based on the way they are assessed. The yellow column contains more traditional subjects, where the majority of the assessments are exam-based. The green column has a fairly even split between coursework and exam-based assessments. And the blue column shows subjects that focus more on coursework and ongoing assessments than exam-based assessments. The school advises pupils to choose at least one subject from either the yellow or the green column. However, in certain circumstances, individuals will be permitted to choose 3 subjects from the blue column. Dyma olwg manylach ar y bloc opsiwn dan arweiniad. Mae'r Adran Wyddoniaeth yn defnyddio ystod o fesurau perfformiad academaidd i sicrhau bod disgyblion yn addas ar gyfer gwyddoniaeth drifflig. Mae'r cyrsiau coleg yn cynnig cyfle i ddisgyblion brofi gwersi mewn gwahanol leoliadau ar draws Coleg Sir Gar. Ar gyfer disgyblion lle nad yw cyrsiau gwyddoniaeth drifflig na choleg yn addas, bydd sgiliau craidd a sgiliau cyflogadwyedd yn fuddiol drwy gymorth pwnc craidd a chymhwyster ymddiriedolaeth y dywysog. Here's a more detailed look at the guided option block. The Science Department use a range of academic performance measures to ensure pupils are suitable for triple science. The college courses offer the opportunity for pupils to experience lessons in different settings across Coleg Sir Gar, and for pupils where neither triple science or college courses are suitable, core skills and employability skills will be beneficial through core subject support and the Prince's Trust qualification. We're fortunate to have a careers officer in school who is available to meet with pupils to discuss future pathways if necessary. There's also a wealth of information available on the Careers Wales website, and I'm just going to take a brief moment to show you a particular web page that you may find beneficial to discuss with your child or children. If you go to the Plan Your Career page and then scroll down and select Subjects and Jobs, here you'll find a list of career pathways and the subjects that will support pupils in preparing for this particular career or job. Now, this is just a small glimpse at what the website can offer, and I would highly recommend spending some time to navigate through the various pages. As I mentioned at the start of this presentation, I'd like to share with you the options process for this year. Here you'll see a list in chronological order of the various steps that we'll be undertaking. To start with, we have the options assemblies to pupils, which has already begun, followed then by the Learning Pathways presentation and guidance, which will be released today. Then on the 2nd of February, between 6 and 7 p.m, you'll be invited to a Learning Pathways subject evening, where you'll have the opportunity to speak to subject specialists in the various choices that you'd like more information on. Following the subject evening, pupils will have their first chance to make their free choice survey. Now, the free choice survey will allow pupils to select from the range of subjects that you've seen in this presentation. Following that survey, pupils will then have a professional dialogue with staff to discuss the choices that they've made and for staff to ensure that they are suitable choices. Following the dialogue, the option blocks themselves will be created, looking to maximize the efficiency of the blocks to ensure that as many pupils as possible are catered for with their choices. Once the blocks are in place, pupils will then have a second round of choices to choose from those blocks. On April 22nd, there'll be an opportunity for Year 9 parents to meet with subject staff to discuss the progress of their child or children. And then finally, The summer timetable usually commences after Whitsun half term in the last half term of the academic year. Now, the intention is still to create a summer timetable and allow Year 9 pupils the opportunity to begin their Key Stage 4 courses in June of this year. However, as I've included in brackets, this is COVID dependent, and I will await more information from Welsh Government before I can make a decision on whether the summer timetable can commence or not. To ensure the process is as transparent as possible, it's important that I share the following information with you. While the school works incredibly hard to match all pupils' choices, there is a possibility that a very small number of pupils may not be in a position to choose their first 3 choices. If some groups become too large, then pupils may be advised to choose an alternative subject. And also, if some groups are too small, then that particular subject may be at risk of not running. It's worth noting that staffing can change throughout the year or throughout the course of the subject, and therefore I'd advise pupils not to select subjects based on a particular teacher. We're constantly developing the curriculum at Ysgol Dyffryn Aman, and we will do our very best to ensure that parents and pupils are well informed throughout the process. The following information will also be used when holding our professional dialogues with the pupils regarding their option choices. We will look at things like academic progress, attitude and effort throughout the year, behaviour and conduct, along with attendance. It's imperative that pupils ask teachers, tutors, heads of year for any advice if they're unsure of what pathway to choose. And it's important that you don't choose a subject just because your friends are taking that particular one. Make sure that you choose subjects that you enjoy, that you feel you're good at, and that you've been advised to take. Also, take into account what you think you will need for the future. Felly, beth nesaf? Byddwn yn argymell yn gryf i ddefnyddio'r llyfryn llwybrau dysgu i gael gwybodaeth fanylach am bob maes pwnc. Byddwn yn dangos i chi sut i cael mynediad at hwn mewn munud. Bydd y noson bwnc yn cynnwys 2 sesiwn o ryw 15 munud. Dyma gyfle i ddisgyblion a rhieni siarad ag arbenigwyr pwnc. Bydd dogfen yn dilyn yn fuan gyda'r dolenni i bob sesiwn. Os oes angen unrhyw gymorth pellach arnoch, yna mae croeso i chi gysylltu â'r ysgol trwy e-bostio'r cyfeiriad ar y gwylod. So, what next? I'd strongly recommend using the Learning Pathways booklet for more detailed information about each subject area. I'll show you how to access this in a minute. The subject evening will comprise of 3 sessions of about 15 minutes. This is an opportunity for pupils and parents to speak to subject specialists. A document will follow shortly with the links to each session. If you require any further assistance, then please do not hesitate to contact the school by emailing the address at the bottom of this page. In order to access the Learning Pathways booklet that provides detailed information about each course, please visit the school website, choose the menu called YDA Information, scroll down to Prospectuses, and then click on Key Stage 4 Learning Pathways booklet. This will take you to a page then that gives you an option to either download the booklet in English or in Welsh. The booklet itself is made up of some 65 pages outlining information on each course. What I'd like to share with you briefly is how to use the index page to quickly navigate your way through the document. Now, each piece of text on this index page refers to a title of the subject that you'd like information on. I'd like to draw your attention to this line where it says subjects with the Cymraeg symbol are also offered through the medium of Welsh. So for any subjects where you see that symbol, that'll be a subject that is offered in Welsh and in English. As an example, I'm going to click on geography, which will bring up link then to the geography page. And I click on that and it takes me then to the geography page and I can see the Cymraeg symbol there to show that this subject is also offered in Welsh. Dyryddiaeth. On this page, then, you'll find the information relating to geography, what exam board the papers are going to be with, a departmental website that you can click on for more information again, questions on why study this course, what will I learn, what's the breakdown of the assessment of the course, any progression routes that Taking Geography will offer, And then finally, what subject staff within the school that you could speak to for more information about geography. Diolch yn fawr iawn am gwrando. Thank you very much for listening. If there are any questions at all, please refer to my previous slide where there was an email address to contact the school.